Victor began applying for jobs around the airport, only to face rejection after rejection. Feeling dejected, he wandered past a construction site and decided to make himself useful. He threw himself into an all-night creative project, and when it finally finished, Victor admired his masterpiece with satisfaction. His craftsmanship so impressed the arriving construction crew that they hired him on the spot. But Victor's every move remained under Frank's watchful eye. Frank tried every trick in the book to get rid of Victor, but no one would take him. Before long, the day arrived for a high-level inspection. During the inspection, an unexpected situation arose. A man was causing a scene at the airport, trying to take medication back to his country, but since the drugs lacked proper documentation, customs had to confiscate them. With no common language between the parties, Frank had no choice but to call on Victor to serve as translator. Victor discovered the medication was for the man's ailing father. The desperate man even dropped to his knees, pleading for help. Frank insisted they had to follow the rules, so Victor claimed the pills were veterinary medicine. But Frank saw right through the lie and grabbed Victor by the throat, hurling insults at him. Just as the inspection team witnessed the entire scene, Frank lost his chance for promotion. Meanwhile, Gupta spread word of Victor's heroic deed throughout the airport. Victor became the airport's hero, earning respect from everyone around him. To help Victor find love, his friends tracked down flight attendant Amelia's schedule and strategically positioned themselves to intercept her, orchestrating what appeared to be a chance encounter. Victor invited Amelia to a candlelit dinner, but her pager interrupted the moment. As Amelia stepped outside to respond, Victor followed. She opened up about her own story, and Victor offered comfort. When her pager buzzed again, she threw it aside in frustration. As they parted ways, Victor received a sweet kiss. Enrique also enlisted Victor's help with his marriage proposal. With Victor's assistance, Dolores arrived at the designated spot and gave her answer with a simple gesture. She accepted Enrique's proposal. The couple held a simple yet romantic wedding ceremony right there in the airport. Victor then sprang into action with a surprise for Amelia. She stared in disbelief at what lay before her. Victor opened the tin he'd been carrying and revealed his true purpose for coming to New York. Inside were photos of 57 jazz musicians his father had loved. To fulfill his father's dying wish, Victor had collected signatures from 56 of them. His journey to New York was to find the final musician on the list. The next morning, Victor awoke to good news from Enrique. The situation in Victor's homeland had stabilized. Victor could finally go home. The entire airport celebrated his freedom. Victor could finally return to his motherland's embrace. Amelia brought Victor a temporary visa, and Dolores informed him he was cleared to enter New York. They just needed Frank's signature. When Victor found Frank, however, Frank's bitterness over his lost promotion turned into rage toward Victor. He even began making threats, warning that if Victor didn't return home, his airport friends would face consequences. Victor had waited silently at the airport for 9 months to fulfill his father's wish. He was so close to achieving that dream, but for the sake of his friends, he abandoned his plans to enter New York and prepared to return home. Everyone was furious that Victor couldn't complete his mission. Just as Gupta was about to explode with anger, Frank's subordinate revealed the truth to him. Frank watched the security monitors. With satisfaction, Victor was finally leaving. But then chaos erupted throughout the airport. As everyone came out to see Victor off, Frank tried to intervene, ordering security to block Victor's path. When Victor reached the exit and found security blocking his way, something unexpected happened. The doors to New York finally swung open. With everyone's blessings, Victor finally walked out of the airport. He encountered Amelia again, and they shared a knowing smile. Frank watched Victor's retreating figure and finally found peace. Later, Victor successfully obtained the final musician's signature, fulfilling his father's lifelong dream.